Good morning and hello to everyone. This is Tuesday. I believe it is the 24th, and this is Joanna here to share with you my first of 2020, my fall's winter burn is what I like to call the candles that I have burned from some of my past collection, and just tell you, how I like them or how they burned, especially with me having them for a while, how I like the scent, and whether or not I would re-get it when it comes back out. I have done a few of these little small series of mine before where I burned through some of the candles, and I'm going to share with you what I've burned so far. What I do have burning currently is the Scentworks, I believe, Blueberry Pumpkin that many of you have talked about on here on YouTube. So I went out and got that. And then I also think I have the one maybe called Sugar Cookie, which I haven't burned yet. And this one is one of the ones that I plan to light up next. Now, this is not a Christmas candle, but I do plan to start incorporating some of my more recent candle purchases in between all of this, especially if I manage to attend the Candle Day event, because for me, besides some of the candles that come out during that day, that event for me is all about getting the things that I would repurchase again. And we missed out. I did on the pumpkin pecan waffles with the pumpkin and the waffle on the label because I wanted that one the most, but I do have past ones. So I'd like to start with two small ones. Here I have pumpkin spice latte. And I'm going to try to hold it so you can see the notes. I do have this in a larger jar, and I did like this one a lot. I liked it enough that I went out and bought it in a larger jar. So this was a nice one, but this small one, I didn't really get that much from it. My next smaller one that I went ahead and lit up is my Buttercream Icing. This is a favorite of mine. It's right up there with Vanilla Bean and Salted Caramel as far as candles that I would keep around for regular candles throughout the year for various burn reasons. Because you hear me say that I don't really light up candles in the summer and the springtime because it's hot. But sometimes if I'm cleaning, or you know how you do your spring and summer cleaning, or just to put a scent in the house, and like when I moved from the old apartment to the new apartment, I just lit something just to put a scent in the air. So this is a wonderful, nice fragrance for me. This is Buttercream Icing, and I do purchase this over and over throughout the year. And you see the notes on this. So the next one is a larger one, and this was the one that I had asked the question about. So the French toast with this one in the ski lodge will eventually be burned as well, in between some of the other ones that I'll be burning. And this is pumpkin pie. They also made this in, I believe, pumpkin vanilla, which smelled the same. And you'll see the notes on this here. This is one of my favorites. I don't think that it smelled as rich as it did when I lit the other one, because I lit the other one right about the time that I got it. And you'll see this is from 2016. So the first one of these that I got, as well as the cinnamon sugar donut, they smelled the best because I burned them right when I got them. So it burned fine and well. I just sometimes feel like maybe the scent diminishes, but it did burn evenly. There were no issues with the burn or anything like that. The next one that I burned was my Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. And I really did like the label on this. And I think I had like a couple of these. And I love the acorn because my daughter likes acorns, and it has the white pumpkin there. But this one, I never really get much scent from it. Every year I hear people say it smells so good. Now, I did buy another one because I watched a male reviewer on here, and there was a note in there that I said I didn't remember being in these. And I don't know if it was some kind of vanilla, but there was some note that wasn't listed, like that's not here now. And you can see I got this back when they were $22.50. And again, this one is from 2016. But I never really get much from this. It's like when some people say they don't get much from the Vanilla Bean Noel. I don't get much from this, and I will get it sporadically throughout the years. And I picked up that one. I think it was Tahitian Vanilla. There was something different in the newer one that made me get it, so I went ahead and burned that. Another older one here that I have, let's see, this was one of the tri-colored ones, and this one was when our Bath and Body Works was moving around the mall that year. They had changed locations. This is a 2015 one. And this was one of the tri-colored ones. And as you can see, it had 3 scents. Now, they have made a few tri-colored candles. I missed out on the berry type one. This had the creamy pumpkin, the roasted pumpkin butter, which might be where the pumpkin peanut brittle candle was developed from. I'm not sure, but as you can see, and then it had the sweet cinnamon pumpkin. But to me, these candles sort of blend. Once they cross that first layer, you know what I mean? They just sort of blend, but it wasn't bad. And if they made more of these tri-colored candles, I would definitely pick one up. So we're down to our last three, and this one was a summer one that I had had for a while. This was Baja Cactus Blossom, and this smelled really, really good. Again, one from 2015. And you see the notes on this one here. This is a fantastic spring candle. I will say that. It definitely put a scent in the air, and as you can see, it burns smoothly. And this one I probably would get again, but I think it's just Cactus Blossom now, except for it has that note Baja. This one I tend to pick up every year. I'm not sure if I picked up this year's, but if I did not, I will pick it up during Candle Day because many people seem to like this one. What I love is the Gingerbread Latte Body Care, but the Gingerbread Spice Hand Cream that came out, I really, really like that, and I wouldn't mind a candle and body care that smelled like that. So this, of course, is Spiced Gingerbread. I had a series of these candles, and I gave away the Marshmallow Fireside one, and I wished I would have gave away a different one and not the one from this set because it was by far one of the rich scents, because I do believe that some years the scents in the same candle can be richer. So you see the notes on this one here. And this one is from 2016, but I do repurchase this every year, and I will get the one for this year if I don't happen to already have it, which I don't think that I do. And the last one that I have here, y'all know this comes out in autumn. It comes out in Autumn Woods, and I think there's another one, but they are all different, and I've got this one quite messy at the bottom. This one is from 2018. And you see this, I was thinking that this was going to smell like Radiant Red Maple because of the bright red gala apple and the fig, but it didn't smell anything like it. I was trying to see if I really did like this one. Yeah, it doesn't smell bad. It smells like fall, but it was a bit light. So I think the Autumn Woods is the one that I ended up liking better because I remember I bought these, was trying to decipher between the two, and each one had different reviews, both good and bad. But this was the more recent one that I've burned. But like I said, I plan to incorporate a lot of the candles that I've just purchased, like the toasted coconut mocha and the pecan pie. And hopefully I can get doubles of those because I think I like them enough that I would like just one backup. Most of the candles that I have, except for Sweater Weather and Marshmallow Fireside, and I think Vanilla Bean, and there may be one other one that I consider a staple. Most of those I just have one of. Except for that Magic in the Air where I had several, and a couple of those are starting to discolor, so I'll be lighting those to get rid of them. But this is what I have burned thus far, these 8 candles. I'm gonna put this out here so you can see it. And I can now throw these out because I had a bad habit I noticed when I moved of keeping lids and things. Like this lid is gorgeous, but there's really nothing I'm going to do with this lid. I know some people were making coasters, but as you can see, this stands up. If y'all have something y'all do to repurpose lids besides coasters, let me know. These lids are pretty, but I am enough of a hoarder as it is, sort of, when it comes to things like this. Not in general, but a lot of times I'll keep something just because it's pretty. So that was it. Until the next time, everyone have a great day.